and then you enter the amount and you save it. You add it, you know, whichever fee that you want to have underneath, you have the add fee button, which means that if there are other fees that your institution is capturing, you can simply go in there and add them into the system.
That is awesome. So it doesn't end as lab fee. Here, you basically just have lab fee for like explanatory purposes. Like I can add more if it is school fees, if it is physical education, if it is you what I've used, you can all have them here. Is that correct? Just
Correct.
by adding.
Let's just do a little bit of exercise and have
Okay.
you add one, just for the sake of
So add a fee.
yeah.
Oh, and I just type. So there's a lab fee. So what else can I add? Just say sports.
Okay, whatever, sports.
And then it will be a one-time fee, a monthly fee, and then I choose the frequency. So it's just going to be a one-time fee for students to attend the sports event in school if they want to be basketball.
When you say one time, again, sir, when you say one time, it means they are not going to pay it again. But if it's something that they are paying every academic year, you want to pick annually.
Okay. So I was thinking, there's a one time for the year and then they're going to go. But if it is one time for the whole life of that student in that school, it's a different thing. Okay, I get it. So it's just the meaning of those one time and annually. And here we can now pick how much that is supposed to be. If it is, say, $10, $12, or
whatever.
Okay, and just increase till you get it the exact fee value that you'll be going in for.
And that's it. You've added it.
That is awesome. And so what about this transport details?
So transport route and vehicle. Picture a scenario where a school has transportation, right?
Yes.
So if this student you're enrolling this student and this student has agreed that they're going to be utilizing the school transport network, you want to capture their route, where they live, and enter it here such that it will communicate or interface with the transport department so that they would know that they are picking up this student at point B at this time, right? So that would have been set up in your system such that when you select, you can come into this section and you pick a vehicle, right?
Yeah.
And you pick the route and you add it under that student that you're again, you know that we are working on admission. So you add it under the student that you're admitting. So automatically the system would know that they're supposed to pick this student on certain times, on certain days, and bring them to school and drop them back. Make sense?
That makes so much sense, Keith. And I think there's a ton of information that we still have to go through here.
Right.
I don't know if your time permits, because the way you've been going, I just feel like I can go forever. Is that allowed, or?
We can go back into the general dashboard, and if there's anything that arouses your curiosity that you would like to talk about, we can spend another 1 or 2 minutes.
All right. So the dashboard for the student management.
Correct.
Okay. So this is a general dashboard. I look at these, and so ID cards. I know we talked about the promotion. Let's look at that. How about promotion?
Right. It's very intuitive.
So promote students.
Yes.
So are we looking at like the end of the semester or the term or whatever calendar you guys are using in this call? This will be used at is students have to migrate from class to class, right? So it is a decision based on academics, whether they are moving forward or they're going to stay or repeat the class. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. I know in my days we used to use report booklets, and the teachers would go in there and say, okay, you're promoted to maybe the next class, or you're going to repeat, or what have you. So is this like a form of saying that you can just see it like electronic? You don't have to have a printed copy of it if you don't want to?
Yes. So look at the promotion from class. So you select the current class where the student is, and then promote to session.
Is the current class, and then you can say promotion from class. Oh, so you can pick. So the guys are moving from the um,
Lower sixth.
lower sixth.
Mhm.
So I go from lower sixth to promoted to, and they say here is upper sixth. So
And then the
this
session,
is
very most importantly.
all right. So for the session of this year, 2021, 2022, they've been promoted from that class to that class, and now you can now click the manage promotion. Means that now it is now going into the system
Yes.
that they have been promoted. Do you want me to check on that and see what
Yeah,
it
you
gives?
can do that for the benefit of doubt. So there are no students in
In
that
the
class.
class, okay, that were okay, already promoted. Okay, but in the case where they raise, it's going to pop up here,
Yes. So
correct?
the class is going to populate, right?
Yes.
And then it will show you the list of students in that class. Then you can simply select which ones of the students you think will be promoted according to their performance, right?
All right. So we're capturing the live data on the new class that is being promoted into. So if students are being promoted into upper sixth, like in this case, we can capture that data live on how that class is being populated over time or at the end of that semester or term or whatever school period they have.
Yes, absolutely. So I believe our time is far well spent. And if we have any questions in the background, we would love to take those questions. If none, we will continuously be feeding you or providing you, walking you through the different modules of ABS-SMS system. And we will appreciate your feedback because, again, it is a continuous process improvement. Okay, if there's certain things that people think that we're not capturing, we are more than happy to always revisit that. But again, for the benefit of this, Dr. Fidelis, is there any questions that arose your curiosity?
All right. So the one thing that I don't know whether it's a question or a comment, but I know we've walked through these models and modules, and we started saying how easy the system can be in terms of integration and helping whoever has to get this product to use for their schools or their management system to increase their return on investment or the time value of money. And if I may add, there are many ways that can happen. And as we walk through, I think we've had getting a ton of information coming. And one thing that people start asking is that, is this something that is how competitive is this compared to other soft administrative tools that are out there? That's one thing. I know it's not the point, but just give us a capture of it. Is it as very competitive or where are we at?
So it's a one-stop shop. Okay, I would like to keep saying that it's a one-stop shop because the information that we have or the research that most systems, remember, we are going module to module, right?
That is correct.
Some systems are just independent standalone modules just for administration. For example, are built in just to support administration. Some
Mhm.
systems are built just to support accountability. Some systems are built just to support student management. But ABS SMS captures every single module within the institution. So it's a peace of mind. Leaving you're completely leaving worry behind when you have this product. You don't need to shop elsewhere because you have everything in one place.
Okay, I know we have to go, but sometimes people feel like when everything is in one and something would go wrong, then everything would go wrong. Is it like built in such a way that within the same system, they try to make sure that you can only have problems with one department? It doesn't necessarily mean it is with every other department. Is that the way you're designed? Or how
Yes.
secure it is, kind of?
Thinking simply means you have the ability to control the flow of information, right?
Yes.
So that is why in the admin module, you can basically restrict, you can restrict, you can approve, you can give read and write access to certain things that you're worried about. So you as the administrator, you have the ability to control all of that. Whoever is having access to whatever system or aspect of the module is because you have assigned them that ability to do that. So you can restrict that if you think that there's any risk involved. So it has been well planned, well organized, and taking that issue into consideration as well.
Absolutely. I know I have many more questions, but for time constraint, I'll probably leave it at this. And then I would hope and think that I will still be up here next time when you want to exhibit what you have more in stock for ABS SMS solutions.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time today. We are blessed to have you. And without further ado, enjoy the rest of your day and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you so much, Keith. And I mean, enjoy your time. And to all of you out there, best of luck. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here today. It's a pleasure to always have you. And stay tuned for next session coming up next week. Have a blessed weekend.